Let's unbox the newest, pinkest iPad. Let's see what else is in the box first. Designed by Apple in California. Oh my gosh. That was the charging brick. Yes, this comes with a charging brick. Paperwork, Apple sticker, and a nice braided C2C cable. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. This pink matches my hair more. Let's set this up, and in the meantime, let's take a closer look at this iPad. You beautiful people, welcome to LAZADA's Tech, where we do tech in your life in style. And you just watched our iPad 10th generation unboxing in pink. So let's talk about what's new with this particular iPad. The iPad is basically Apple's base iPad model. It now comes in fun colors including blue, yellow, and pink. And I'm most definitely loving how pink this thing is. Later on in the video, we're going to be putting it side by side with the iPad mini and the iPad Air to sort of compare colors. But no doubt about it, this is most indubitably pink, and it doesn't matter how the light hits the iPad, it's still pink as ever. I love it. But yeah, a couple of things are new with this iPad. First off, this is now powered by Apple's A14 Bionic chip. And as you may have noticed, it is now a bigger screen. This reps a 10.9-inch screen versus the previous iPad's 10.2-inch screen. Now, there are things to be said about the screen though. Versus all the latest iPads in the current lineup, this does not have the best screen. This iPad reps a laminated display, and you can sort of see that gap there. And unlike other iPads, the screen on this doesn't have anti-glare coating. There is definitely a difference with how that screen looks, but for example, this iPad is going to my mom probably after I test it out, and I don't think she's gonna care. Apple says that this iPad is now all screen, and by that, I think they meant that they took out the fingerprint scanner up front, and now that's found up here. And just so you know, with that fingerprint and lock button, there's also speakers. On the right side, you get volume buttons. At the bottom, more speakers, and this iPad effectively kills the lightning port on iPads. This reps a USB-C port. Now, that does pose some problems in terms of compatibilities and Apple Pencils that can't really charge with USB-C ports, but we'll talk about that later. Now, for people who love being on their iPads and, okay, I wouldn't say love, but have to be on calls on them, camera is now positioned on landscape mode, which makes it less awkward to have those calls on iPads. Now, doesn't this just look better? In terms of accessories, you can pair the iPad 10th Gen with Apple's newly released Smart Folio specifically for this iPad. And also, you can get the Smart Folios in matching colors, so there's a watermelon version for this iPad. Should look really cute. Then there's the new Magic Keyboard Folio specifically for this new iPad. This thing only comes in white though. And no, you can't really use a smart keyboard for the iPad Air or the iPad Pro for this specific one. Okay, so the thing with this new iPad, this is only compatible with the first generation Apple Pencil. Yes, the Apple Pencil that charges via plugging it in a lightning cord. Not this new one. No, it's not. It's not made for it. It's like... And remember when I said that this is a USB-C iPad now? Well, then that also means that you can't plug in the iPad first generation Pencil compatible with the lightning thing to this thing. Apple does provide a solution, awkward but a solution nonetheless. You can charge and pair the first generation Apple Pencil, and I don't have the first generation Apple Pencil because this is an awkward solution, to the iPad 10th Gen via a new dongle that Apple made just for this specific situation. So you plug this dongle into your Apple Pencil and then to a cord and then to your iPad, and you're all set to charge and to pair. Now, Apple does say that these dongles will now come with any new purchase of the first generation Apple Pencil, though that does not retroact. So if you have a first generation Apple Pencil, you have to get the dongle. Right, let's put this iPad side by side with all the other pink iPads. So here are the iPads side by side. This is the iPad 10th generation we just unboxed. iPad mini, iPad Air. All of these iPads are supposed to be pink, but obviously there is one winner here. I know it's not a contest, but this is pink. Now, as you can see, the iPad and the iPad Air are the same size, but again, Magic keyboards for both are not compatible. The iPad Air, the contact is here, and for the new iPad, that's where it is. Now, if we had the iPad Pro, it would be on this side. This is powered by an A14, A15, M1, and the new iPad Pro is powered by the M2 processor. And that, folks, in ascending order, is also how these iPads are priced. And now, front side of the iPads. Again, it's only this base iPad with a different screen. And yes, of the three, it's only the base iPad with the landscape camera here, iPad Air over here. At the iPad 10th generation in pink. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you'd get this pink iPad or in another color. If you have questions, comment down below. Also, let me know what type of other videos you'd want me to shoot with this iPad. That's it for today. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's LAZADA_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Till next time.